Hi, Simran.
Come on in.
Thank you.
I thought I'll show you around my room today. I live in the second floor of historic house at St. Michael's College, and as you can see, as you enter, first thing you notice is the mini fridge. And when you apply for residence, you get to choose between a 5 and a 7 day meal plan. And I've chosen a 5 day meal plan just because I like varying my meals over the weekends. And the mini fridge lets me store yogurt and ice cream and milk for cereal. So it's been a very useful thing to have, especially during the summer. Um, I believe that in your residence application, you can ask for a mini fridge for an extra price. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you check that out. As you can see behind my fridge, I have my University of Toronto planner. I got this from the U of T bookstore, and right now it's empty because like summer. But usually it's like the dates of the month are filled in, and it really helps me plan out my month, especially with like assignments and exams and whenever a quiz is due. So it's a really useful thing to have, especially to organize everything that you have to do in a month. Behind it, you also have like a 4 month schedule. So if that works for you, then I also recommend getting one of these. I just have my summer slippers lined up over here. This is a pair of slippers that I use as my bathroom slippers, which is really important if you're coming to rest. Usually, unless you've asked for a room with a washroom, you have to share a washroom with a couple of people. And whenever you're using a public shower, it's always preferred and recommended that you use a pair of slippers. So that's been a thing that I learned once I came here. Each room comes with a bed and a bedside table, and as you can see, the bed has 2 storage cabinets below it. And like I use that one just to keep my winter boots and winter shoes, and this one I just use for like documents and other extra toiletries. Um, if you can see, my windows have this kind of mesh net thing, and it's basically like it's what keeps the mosquitoes out, and it can be really useful to have, in my room came with them, so really appreciate it. Here are my babies. This is Patricia, and this is Herbert. And Herbert is a plant I'm plant sitting for my best friend Marie because she left for the summer. But before it was so green, and especially during the winters, these plants really helped me. And yeah, I've grown quite attached to them. I hope they survive the summer, though they're looking a little. It's okay, we'll get more plants. Always get more plants. Plants are great. Um, as for the bed, like the entire winter blanket, just a blanket, the pillows and the bed sheet, all of that is like stuff that I've got in, because all that you get during like when you come into rest is the mattress. So make sure that you get like your pillows, because that's not something that comes with. Behind my bed, I have these pictures of stuff that I've doodled, and I don't know. I used to keep all of them in a book and never really like displayed them. But then one day I decided to put them up just because it's. I feel as if it's a very big expression of like who I am, and it also like helps me more. Like I want to fill this whole wall up, so I feel motivated to like draw more and not be lazy. I can point out some of my favorite drawings. This one is one based on Seattle, which is where I went for winter reading week in February. And it looks pretty small, but like it took so long and the detailing was so crazy that like I just had mad respect for people, who make art with so much detailing and it doesn't look very special. And like I copied this out of a print, so this one was a very interesting drawing. Another one, which is my favorite, is the Toronto skyline, just because it means a lot and it's right on top. So this one was a very special one. Beside this, you can see these hearts with like things written on it. And our residence building for Valentine's Day had this um, event sort of thing where basically everybody's rooms had these envelopes on their doors, and like we call these warm and fuzzies, and it's just where you write something nice for a person and leave it, and that's how we celebrated Valentine's Day. So I've just put mine up because sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I look at them and I feel much better. And people are just amazing. The people over here, I love them. So this is just also a way of reminding me to be like, okay, why don't you reach out to your friends who are amazing? My bedside table, I have a lamp. The bedside table didn't come with the lamp. It's something that I had to get, which is why I suggest going and seeing your room and seeing how it is, and then thinking of what additional things you might need. Like later on, I'll show you that my room came with a mirror, so I didn't have to buy one. And my room didn't have much light, like during the no room has light during the night, but like I needed my bedside table because I like to read at night, which is why this was really helpful. This is a picture of my parents and me, and my younger sister. This frame is actually something that my grandmom insisted that I took, and she said, "You have to have a picture of your parents by your bedside table." I'm like, okay. And so this is there. And then I just have like my laptop, and I have a bunch of notebooks, a speaker, Lysol wipes, because wet wipes are very essential. They're the best thing to do when you need to clean. Like, yeah, my room looks this clean all the time. I did not use 10 of these before we started filming this. Apart from that, I have this file which basically has a lot of my important documents lying here just in case of a fire, so that if there's a fire, you can just grab the file and run out, so it's in an accessible place. You'll be told about this when you come into residence. It's not like fires are very common or anything, but it's just a precaution, and I think it's something that you should all be trained for, and like have, if not a bag ready, at least this file ready. Here's my laundry basket, and usually the laundry rooms are located on the bottommost floor of the house or like the building, so this just helps you carry your clothes down, and also for me helps me to like organize my room and keep all my dirty clothes in one place, which I really appreciate because then I can use my chair and my desk. Before I go onto the desk though, the extension cord, super important to point out, because like my room comes with 3 pairs of outlets, which is really good connection. But the thing is, according to how you rearrange the furniture, and you can rearrange your furniture, like you can move around the furniture wherever you like. The extension cords can be really useful, just because like right now my extension cord connects like my charger, my lamp, the lamp at my desk, like the light at my desk. So very helpful to have. Maybe go see your room again and then think of if you need any extension. Towels. You need to get your own towels to rest. It's a very important thing. Don't forget it. Along with that, just this part is just like toiletries that you might need, and you can't leave your toiletries in the washroom because like a lot of people use it. So it's really nice to get like one of these caddies where you can like store everything. This is an IKEA storage box. They're really cheap to get, and I have like 2 of them, and this just like helps me like keep my extra clothes and some of my socks. Each room also comes with the desk and this set of cabinets, a dresser, some people call it a dresser, and it's 3 drawers, and like I usually use this to keep all my clothes. Like the first one has my summer clothes and dresses, and the second one has my sweaters, and the third one has my pants. Coming to the desk area, again you can see that it comes with drawers. My first one just has like a bunch of stationery and just things that I use, like my wallet, some important documents. The second one has beauty products, cosmetics that you can have a look, and the last one has food, just because I love feeding people and I love eating, so there's a lot of food in my room.
Get ramen. That really helps.
Ramen, 100% recommend. So this is my desk region. It came with this cork board, and mine didn't come with any pins, so I just got these colorful pins. Colorful pins from the dollar store, and this just has like, this is a picture of all the people in res from my first year. And so that's why it's like in the middle, because it just means a lot to me, and all those people were amazing. And here are just a bunch of cards I got for my birthday. Also, like, if you haven't noticed, there are a bunch of tickets, and I'm a huge theater fan, and I don't know why, but I save every ticket from like each show I go to, and so they're all on it. And one of my favorite shows was Mamma Mia, produced by Victoria College, like I want to say 2 years ago, and it was amazing. And if theater is in person on campus, please go and see it. Art house productions are absolutely amazing. Theater scene at U of T, brilliant. Going up, this is a small prayer section, I guess, of my room, just because like we used to have one of these back at home, and it's just a little part of home that I got with me, especially because like my grandparents and parents gave me most of these deities. Also, like these brass figurines, like I've always loved collecting them just because they're like really small, but the detail is crazy. This is a figurine of the god Hanuman, and I don't know, he has this one prayer which like we read in the Hanuman Chalisa, and I don't know, it calms me down before every exam. So this is just my small prayer section. Nearby I have like my earrings and trinkets. Yeah. If you can't tell, I love accessories. And I have my scrunchies. I think that it can really make an outfit, especially when you're wearing like an all black outfit and you can just have a yellow scrunchie. It's something that I really enjoy accessorizing with. This part is basically where I keep all my books. Right now it seems a little empty just because I've like prepped it for the next year, but this is where if I have a textbook, all my textbook go, and like this is my storybook section. These are like a couple of games that I've got with me so that we can play once res opens. And these are just small trinkets that I've collected over the time. The taxi is, I don't know if you know, but like it's one of the modes of public transport back from the city where I'm from, Kolkata, West Bengal, India. So this reminds me of home a lot. And actually, this is a very special trinket. This is a music box that my granddad gifted to my grandmom for like their marriage and their courtship and everything. And it just meant a lot that my granddad gave it to me before I went to college, just as a thing that, we'll always be there with you. And I really, really like this one is probably one of the most valuable things in my room. And that's it. That's about it. The dustbin. Each room comes with a dustbin, and behind that is like a recycle box. But you don't get garbage bags from res, so garbage bags might be something you need to carry and buy with you. But it's available in the dollar store for like $1, $2. So it's really not that much of a hassle. These are just some puzzles that I've been meaning to do because summer and quarantine, but I've not really gotten down to doing them. Maybe I'll start one today. This is my closet, and before like I open it, just wanted to show you my Harry Potter merch because like it's a big part of my teenage years, and I think I'm a Hufflepuff. Even Pottermore says I'm a Hufflepuff, but I've always wanted to be a Ravenclaw. So this is my sad attempt at trying very hard to be smart. Anyway, this is my closet. And as you can see, it has most of my winter clothes and like jackets. Especially like my winter jacket, which is definitely something you should look into buying. And they're all colorful. And I mean, life's too short to dress boringly. So yeah. And below that I have like all my scarves and beanies. So, and the other IKEA box, they're really helpful. So like, depending on how much storage you need, definitely recommend these black IKEA boxes. Above I just have like my bags. Like this one was the bag I used for first year, but then it's kind of tearing apart. So like, I use this bag now, and then I just use this to get my groceries. Over here I have like an inflatable mattress that one of my friends left with me for the summer, and it's a really useful thing to have. Especially since like before we used to have a couple of times that like guests would come over, but given the situation it might be a little tricky this year, but hopefully things settle down soon. Also, I have this big mirror and it came with my room, so this is why like I suggest that you come and you see your room and then you see if you need a mirror or not, because like sometimes like previous residents just leave behind small things. And yeah, that is basically my room. I forgot to show you one of my favorite parts actually. My favorite part of my room is my small picture light thingy. It has like pictures of all my friends from back home and from here. And I don't know, it's something that like I can see it like wherever I am in my room. So, and it reminds me of home and it reminds me of here and just reminds me of like how you have people in your life who matter so much and who love you and care about you. And I don't know, it's one of my favorite things to look at. So yeah, this is my favorite part of the room. Thank you. And I hope to see you all soon and I hope everyone's keeping safe.